How does that jumble of plastic jugs, tin cans, and food containers tossed into your blue box become a desired product for recyclers? To guide us through the process is Dennis Guy, Hamilton's master recycler. This is Daily Web TV. Today we are going to continue our walk through the recycling plant with Dennis Guy from Waste Management. Dennis, we've talked about the newspapers and all the papers that get recycled. What about the containers that are in the truck?
Well, just like keeping it separate in two blue boxes, keeping it separate in the truck, we keep it separate at the facility. So after the truck's dumped all its papers, drives around the building to a different door.
Okay.
It backs in, opens the tailgate with all the containers in it, dumps it like a dump truck, forward stop, lots of noise, lots of clinking and clanging, and then all the pop cans and tuna cans and pop bottles are now on the tipping floor on the container side.
Okay.
Same thing, a little bobcat, nice little machine, picks it up, puts it into a nice big pile where a front end loader takes it and dumps it into a trommel screen.
Okay, what is a trommel screen? Is it a trommel screen?
Trommel screen,
Trommel screen, okay. What is that?
What it is it's used to weed out any small chunks of things before it goes up onto a hand sorting line. So it's dumped in, it's a long, kind of like, it looks like a fence almost, but it's in a circle. Okay. And as it's spinning, small chunks are dropping through, normally broken glass, and big chunks are going on up the sorting line. So that's how we get glass out of the system.
So what happens to the things that don't go through the holes?
The ones that don't fall through the holes are the bigger chunks, like your laundry detergent bottles, your pop cans, your plastic bags. They go on up a line to be further sorted. So the first thing that the material comes across are two people standing there trying to weed out big chunky things that might hurt the system. So usually those are things that shouldn't go in a blue box. Everything else keeps going, and the first thing they come across is Charlie. So Charlie is a film grabber.
So it's not a person?
No, I have no idea where the name Charlie comes from, but this machine has the nickname Charlie. So what the film grabber does is grab all your plastic bags. So just big spikes, it's rolling around, it's grabbing as many of the bags as it can, and there's a vacuum above it, and the vacuum's sucking the bags out.
So you've got things sucking up stuff, and you've got people sorting through things, and...
So anything that goes through Charlie is then hand sorted. So we call it the sorting line, and essentially it's this big long conveyor belt, probably about 2.5 feet wide, and people standing on both sides. So it'd be like you and I are standing here, and in between us is a chute that goes down into a bunker. And I might be picking, let's say, laundry detergent bottles. So I'm looking, and every laundry detergent bottle comes by, I'm dumping it into the chute on my left. You're looking for margarine containers, and you're grabbing them all and dumping them beside you into a different chute. And it's interesting because it seems like, oh yeah, okay, I'm just picking these things out. But the line, the conveyor belt, moves at 300 feet per minute. That's equivalent of 5 feet per second. So you got to think it's like 1, 2, 3, right? So, and it's, like I said, 2 to 2.5 feet wide. You're picking like this, like it's nonstop.
Okay, what if I miss something?
Well, anything that's not sorted out by hand sorting goes through a few more processes to help grab some of those things. So, for instance, just past the people that are standing there sorting is a magnet. And the magnet kind of moves along on top, and any of the steel cans pop up onto the magnet and are taken somewhere else. Past the magnet, then what we have is an eddy current belt. It's another conveyor belt that has a vibration to it that sends an electrical charge through certain materials. And as they're going down, pop cans, which are aluminum, pop up and over another divider, and everything else goes down through.
So a pop cans hit the machine and pop up in the air and go to where it belongs?
Absolutely. It's going to come along on like this and poof.
Nice.
Yeah, and then from there, what we have is the optical sort. So this is a laser, and this laser is what it's doing is it's scanning the items, mostly plastics now, to see what it is. And when it figures that out, it shoots a burst of air onto the material so that it pops into the right bin. Biggest example is water bottles or clear plastic pop bottles.
Okay.
Goes through, the machine reads that it's a water bottle, air, and into a bin, and then everything else, which is now probably mixed plastics and a bit of residue, just drops down at the end of the line.
So if somebody's not manually sorting, there's a machine that's doing it.
That's right.
So everything gets sorted, and then everything's put in its place.
That's right. Combination of human manual labor as well as state-of-the-art technology.
I find this all very interesting because there's so much going on at the recycling plant. It's not just it gets picked up at the curb and away it goes to some magic land.
No, a lot more happening than you would think.
Yeah. Where can somebody go to get more information on the recycling plant?
They can check us out on the web at hamilton.ca/waste or give us a call, 905-546-CITY.
Thank you very much, Dennis.
You're welcome, Tracy.
For more information on the recycling plant and what is going on there, check out their website. I'm Tracy Bizot, and you've been watching Daily Web TV.